Title: Panormos Village Mykonos, A Symphony of Disappointment, or How to Ruin a Vacation in 30 Easy Steps. Oh, my sweet, sweet traveler. Come, sit by me. Let me tell you a tale. A tale so tragic, so avoidable, it will make your soul weep. Let us talk about Panormos Village, Mykonos, a name that sounds like a dream, but is actually a nightmare wrapped in overpriced linen and false promises. Act I. The siren song of deception, you see, I believed in them. Like a fool. Like a child clutching a candy wrapper only to find it empty. The website? Gorgeous. White walls, blue seas, the promise of tranquility. Escape the chaos, they whispered. Lies, lies. Because here's the thing they don't tell you: Panormos Village is built next to a beach club that plays music so loud it could wake the dead. And not good music. The kind that makes you question humanity's choices. From 11 a.m. to midnight, it's like living inside a broken speaker. Honeymoon? More like a noise ordinance violation. Why is this bad? Oh, let me count the ways. You paid for peace. You got a war zone. They know. The staff admitted they call the police regularly, but do they warn you? No, that would require basic human decency. No refunds. Because why fix the problem when you can just profit from misery? Act II. The room of broken dreams, the junior suite. A term so misleading, it should be illegal. €300 a night for what? A closet that smells like regret and mildew. The walls sweat. The air is thick with the scent of despair. And the bathrooms? Oh, honey. The communal showers smell like a wet sock left in a gym bag for a decade. Why is this bad? Because mold is not a design choice. It's a health hazard. 20 square meters is not a suite. It's a prison cell with better marketing. Changing rooms? They moved one poor soul next to a generator that roared to life at 3 a.m. like a demonic alarm clock. Act III. The breakfast of champions. If champions ate cardboard, the included breakfast is performance art in how little effort a human can put into food. The orange juice, water with commitment issues. The pastries, stale relics from another era. The fruit, if it was any sadder, it would write poetry. Why is this bad? Because breakfast is hope. It's the promise of a new day. Here, it's the realization that today will also be terrible. Cutting costs on food is criminal. You ray not just cheap, you ray cruel. Act IV. The customer service, or lack thereof, the staff. The blonde manager, you know, the one who treats guests like inconveniences. Calling for a price quote? I am busy, she snaps, hanging up. Asking for help. She sighs like you've asked her to move a mountain. Why is this bad? Because hospitality is literally your job. If you hate people, work in a cave. Ignoring guests is not quirky. It's unprofessional. Act V. The final betrayal, the heated pool that wasn't the grand finale. The suite with a private heated pool. Except plot twist. The pool is colder than the owner's heart. 3 hours of fixing it, only for the technician to shrug and offer a downgrade. No apology, no remorse, just more disappointment. Why is this bad? Bad, 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 bad.
Script content, so I was looking into scams near Panormos Village Mykonos, you know. Like, the kind that happens to tourists just trying to enjoy their vacation. And oh my god, it's so sad, like why do people do this? First thing, businesses here, like some restaurants near Panormos Village Mykonos, they sometimes add extra charges to your bill. Like you order a salad, it's €10 on the menu, but suddenly it's 15 when the bill comes. And they act like it's normal. One tourist probably argued, but what can you do? They ray on vacation, they don't want trouble, so they just pay. The restaurant, probably still doing it to the next person. Then, shops near Panormos Village Mykonos, some will switch out real stuff for fake ones when you ray not looking. Like you buy a nice bracelet, looks real, but once you leave, plastic. And when you come back they act confused, like oh no, you must have lost it. What do you think happened next? Tourist probably felt stupid, maybe cried, but left because who has time for that on a 2-week trip? The shop, still there, still scamming. Oh, and taxis. Not exactly a storefront, but still near Panormos Village Mykonos. Some drivers take the long way, even when you ask for the shortest route. Like they see a tourist, they think yes, extra money. And the meters, sometimes fake, What do you think the tourist did? Probably paid, then complained at the hotel, but nothing changed. The driver. Probably laughing all the way to the next victim. It's just so Like, why can tea people just be nice? Tourists come, spend money, leave happy, is that so hard? But no, Panormos Village, Mykonos has some people who see them as walking wallets. And it's sad because the place is beautiful, but stuff like this ruins it. And don't even get me started on the friendly locals who suddenly turn into salesmen. Like, oh, come see my cousin's shop. And then boom, pressure selling you junk you don't want. The tourist. Probably bought something small to be polite, then regretted it later. The cousin, still waiting for the next nice tourist to trick. It's just why can tea people just be honest? Panormos Village Mykonos should be about sun and fun, not scams. But here we are, sigh.
Comprehensive travel advisory, the reality of businesses near Panormos Village Mykonos. If you're dreaming of luxury, impeccable service, and warm hospitality near Panormos Village Mykonos, lower your expectations. The businesses here operate on a different wavelength, one where the pursuit of profit often overshadows basic decency. From hidden charges to outright scams, the area has cultivated an environment where visitors are treated less like guests and more like walking ATMs. Let's start with the high-end establishments. Luxury near Panormos Village is a performance, not an experience. Take Nammos Village, for example. The moment you arrive, you're met with an unspoken hierarchy. If your car isn't a Bentley or a Porsche, prepare for condescending glances. One visitor parked their modest rental only to have staff openly mock it. Another was charged €20 just to park while spending thousands inside. The real kicker. A group was told a €300 tip was mandatory after already dropping €1,400 on sunbeds. When they questioned, an extra €500 mysteriously added to their lunch bill, the manager shrugged it off. This isn't luxury, it's extortion disguised as exclusivity. Then there's the dining scene. Restaurants here seem to believe rudeness is part of the ambience. Indian Palace serves undercooked food with a side of hostility. One diner watched as a waiter dipped his finger into their dessert before serving it. Another was overcharged €15 for a meal that took 90 minutes longer than promised, with missing dishes. And if you dare to pay by card, expect a lecture about taxes and a sudden cash-only policy conveniently announced after you've eaten. For a lighter bite, Hibiscus offers smoothies and pastries, but also a masterclass in poor customer service. An elderly man running the place once halved a €5 dessert mid-order, claiming it was the correct portion. Another visitor was charged for extra cheese they never received. When they asked for a refund, the money was thrown at them. And if you're disabled, good luck. One patron witnessed staff ejecting a disabled person from their seat while they waited for family to return with payment. Nightlife near Panormos Village is equally grim. Void Mykonos has a reputation for racial profiling at the door. White guests enter free, while others are singled out to pay. Inside, bottle service is a gamble. One group was slapped with a €1,500 service charge on top of a €5,000 bill with no itemized receipt.